Right, here we go. Tony Bosworth here again. It is Sunday morning and it is raining very, very heavily here. It rained a lot last night as well. But that's the weather forecast over with. Now we're moving on to the Astrakhan's Feather, yet another episode. Okay, so Christ is asleep. Now, just remember, murder's been committed. Several murders now. And the most recent one is Trevor Aisbett, who was the local mayor and also the postmaster, and he's dead. Right, Christ wakes with a start. He's heard a noise, a bang, maybe something has fallen. He looks at his watch, the thin, almost weightless stainless steel Jaeger Ultra, an expensive present from Jenny back 2 decades ago. This is true as well. I had that watch, right? And I'll tell you what, one of the things I really regret in life, when things were getting bad, financially, mind you, they're always bad for me financially, but it was one episode. I had to sell it. It's a long story and I won't go into it, but I've always regretted that. Always regretted that. I would have had that watch right now for about 20 years if I'd have kept it. Anyway, this lighting's strange, isn't it? Look at it, makes me look like I've been trying to hang myself. Nothing could be further from the truth. Anyway, let's carry on. So he's looking at his watch. Anyway, the watch still looked new and kept perfect time, except when he forgot to wind it, which he realised he'd failed to do last night, the second hand not moving. He hauls himself up off the sofa. He must have gone to sleep after dropping the kids off at school. It's still morning. He cranes his neck, looks at the wall clock, 10:25 and rain falling on the tin roof. Oh, there you go. I didn't realise the rain was falling in this particular bit of the book. I've forgotten about that. So there you go. It's very topical for us at the moment. There we are. He heard a bang bang and realised it was the front door, someone there. As he got up off the sofa, he ran a hand through the buzz cut and almost fell because one of his legs was dead. He must have been sleeping on it. He shook it, put weight down and groaned as pins and needles spark crackled and shot through. He hopped to the door. A man in a long coat stood there silently, warm rain sheeting off him, bright blue eyes, solid, unshaven. For a second or two, Christ didn't know who it was. Then suddenly it hit him. Do, do, do. Anyway, meanwhile, Holly Dreyfus has a police scanner. Well, to be precise, Will McGuire is keeper of the scanner, which is illegal to have, let alone listen to. But it's because of the contraband scanner, somehow purloined from a police officer by Armand Dreyfus a long time ago, that she gets to hear about the shout. Listen, says William, bringing the scanner in from the printing press where he keeps it hidden. They both get their heads down, hair touching. It's the closest they've been since they were little kids, and Holly goes red, which she doesn't think William can see, her hair hanging over her eyes, but she knows he'll feel the heat she's making. It's enough to warm a small room, she thinks. The mere thought makes her go even more violently vermilion. As usual, the police were, as Holly put it, being the police, so it was not too easy to follow all the acronyms and cop slang, but the upshot was there'd been a death. Another one, thinks Holly, pulse quickening. The address is given out. Holly smiles, slaps William on the shoulder as she gets up. Front page solved. He watches her, smiling gently as she quickly scoops up a notepad, recorder and a couple of pens. She leaves the office so quickly it's almost as if she wasn't ever there. William throws the scanner up as he walks and watches it tumble in the air before catching it and slipping it in his back pocket. He pulls a rag out of his other back pocket and wipes his hands. They're not dirty, but he has work to do. The press will need to be stoked up. Karen has a hand on the Peugeot's sun-hot handle when Holly brakes the car heavily, almost blindsiding her. The Jimmy's coated in red dust. She wears Jimmy Choos, does Karen, at the moment. Totally out of place in Australia, maybe even in the city. But anyway, she wears them and she loves them. Where are we? Okay. As the girl gets out of the car, she drops the notepad and curses as she scoops it back up again. She shakes the pages dusty. Just like my shoes, Karen nods at the book dryly. Ah, sorry, says Holly. Wanted to get here quick. Oh, I can see that. They both leaned against the Peugeot. Karen knew she'd get dust on her silk skirt, but for some reason she didn't mind. Trevor Aisbett. Yes, that's the bloke lives there, postmaster. Karen looked up the driveway and then turned back to Holly and said quietly, he's dead. Holly whistles once, looks down her notebook and starts to write. That's all I'm going to do for the moment because I've got many other things to do today. And yes, I know it's a long story, but I do hope you like it. I enjoyed writing it. Took a long time to write, you know. Anyway, please subscribe. Press the button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's good for me. Thanks. And yeah, have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Talk to you soon.